Bafongo. Oh, cool, man. Thank you. JY56 with the 5 gift bomb. Thank you, thank you. Bruce says these queue times are brutal. The queue times? How much queue time do you have right now, bud? I heard people saying there wasn't any queue time earlier today. Is there a queue time right now? That would be super unfortunate. Oh, 20 minutes? Okay. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Still sucks. But I mean, it was like 3 hours last week, so. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people in chat are saying you can play on Rizona with no queue time right now. I know my mod Boatman is doing some serious boxing fun on Rizona right now. Oh yeah, dude. Is there a big RP scene in this game? I'm gonna be blunt. If there is, I don't participate in it, so I'm not sure. There could be a big RP scene in this game, and I just don't see it because I don't seek it out. But I can tell you, as somebody who doesn't seek it out, I don't see it anywhere. So there used to be like roleplay servers back in the day, like entire servers flagged for RP. I don't really think that's a thing anymore. Yeah. But I'm not sure. Glad to see a good streamer showcasing a great game. If your guild has a recruiter I can talk to, please let me know. Oh, sure, dude. Yeah, man. About it. Yeah, ashenoath.com. Yeah, like I've been telling people, the guild I'm in so far has been super great. They're a guild called Ashen Oath. But don't join for me. Like, join if you're actually looking for a good guild that you want to become a part of. I play 3 hours a night. So, like, yeah. Just if you... The guild I'm in is great. They're, like, low drama. They've been super chill. Guild chat is a joy. Like, there's not like, you know, crazy ass trolling or anything like that going on in it. They're planning on doing raiding later, which I will probably be participating in. So I do really like this guild, but again, I only play like 3 hours a day. So if you are going to join this guild, you know, do some research on it, see if it's the kind of thing for you, and join for the guild. Somebody was like, "Can I join your guild?" And it's like, first of all, it's not my guild. I'm just a footman in here, dude. Like I am just another guild member in this guild, and that's exactly what I want to be. So, yeah. But no, this guild has been very chill so far. Great group of folks. What server are we playing on? Eridan. Eridan. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to raiding with these guys. They've done previous TLPs, and from what I understand, we're successful in them. And you know, I'm gonna be like, I need to figure out. I don't know. Dub Live, did we ever figure out what time these guys were gonna be raiding? Has that been set yet? I'm really hoping they're going to be raiding during my cozy streams, because then I could actually like raid and stream, because I only get to play between like 6:30 and 9:30 every night. So I'm hoping the raids will fall in there. But of course, it's, you know, I have no say in that at all. And whatever the guild does, I'll just try to work around it as best as I can. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the raid schedule and everything, so I can hopefully raid with these guys on stream. I think that'd be great. A lot of fun. Yeah, they're an EST guild. Yeah, I know that. So that can mean a lot of things. I know from what I've seen in chat, a lot of the people in this guild are like parents and, you know, older folks. So I'm hoping that it's not the kind of thing where it's like, yeah, we raid at 11 p.m. until 4 in the morning. It's gonna be like, oh no. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I got 2 kids. I ain't got no time for that. Oh, 8 p.m. to midnight EST. Oh, it's not bad. Okay, if they're gonna do 8 to midnight, I mean, I could join for a little bit of the raid at least. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Get in a good like hour and a half. Maybe go a little late on raid nights. Stay up to like 10 or so. Mm-mm. Yeah, if I get the raiding bug, which I very well might, I might just go late on raid nights. That could be fun. Boop. Ding 30. Hell yeah, man. Bada boom. Bada boom. Beautiful. Mm-mm. Who's this main character? What race is this? I am a gnome magician. Yeah. Gnome magician. Oh, thanks, Phoenix Soul. What's up, dude? Raid night is sofa night. my wife is actually cool if I take some raid nights. She'd be fine with it. She'd be fine with it. She is super understanding about my MMO addictions. I mean, dude, there was a period of time, like on the Agnar server, I was raiding 5 nights a week. I was staying up till 11 or 12 every night for 5 nights a week. And she was cool with it. I mean, me and my wife been together over 15 years, man. She knows how I work. She knows I move through phases. So it's an understanding process. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Specialized evocation to 148. Hell yeah, dude. Nice on the 15 years. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's been a ride, man. It has been a ride. Been together almost 20. Yeah. Almost 20 years. Getting up there. Getting up there. John SJG says, what makes Outward a great game? Outward is a great game because Outward revives the classic open world RPG architecture. And it's so well done. Be here on Monday morning at 8 a.m. if you want to see Outward. And I am so excited to dive back into that game. It is a giant, incredibly well developed open world, lots of skills, lots of skill system, tons of items, big into weight management, huge amount of areas to explore, quests all over the place that have meaningful and interesting outcomes. Oh man, it is so good. And it's getting a big new DLC with a new skill line, or a new weapon, 2 new skill lines, a whole new faction, a whole new map. There were yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. What time zone? ET. We're gonna be starting at 8 a.m. ET on Monday. We're getting the DLC a week early thanks to the devs, and they're sponsoring the first 4 hours of the stream, so I am super excited. PCTR says, is voice acting any better? I doubt it. Yeah. And Ian says, have you looked into Star Citizen? Oh, Star Citizen is a hot topic on Twitch. It is a hot topic on Twitch. It's a very polarizing game. I think is the best way to say it. I am looking forward to Star Citizen being complete and playing it when it's done in 2134. I think it'll have its whole feature set done by then. But yeah, Star Citizen is interesting because like it's a project that suffers from bloat, scope creep, and a lot of other problems. But it's still actually under development, making meaningful progress, and you know, it's like it's in this weird in-between area. Because people thought it was vaporware for so long, but it's clearly not vaporware, but it's also not being developed quickly at all. So it's like in this like middle area where if you want to fanboy it, you can, but if you want to be realistic about it, you also can. Like both those camps have ammo. So it's kind of like, it's weird. It's weird. Yeah, the tree went to a bank, but it was closed. So what did it do? It opened a new branch. Sir Lancelot. Oh, come on. You dad joke. So yeah, I am cautiously optimistic for Star Citizen, but will you know, I'm ready for it to be here. Yeah. What's the queue right now? I heard about 20 minutes a little bit ago. Yeah. About 20 minutes. Well, not too bad. What happened to my monk? I played a monk for a day, and I may return to it later, but I played a monk for a day and kind of realized that because of the way I wanted to run my cozy EverQuest streams, and all cozy means is that I do it in, you know, late night stream. I didn't really want a class that was going to take a huge amount of my attention, because I don't know if you can tell, I do a lot of talking during these streams, and a lot of talking to chat. And the more I talk to chat, the less attention I have for the gameplay. So if you've noticed, this guy right here in my group named 2Blanco is playing a monk, which is the class I was going to play. And basically, the second a mob dies in camp, he is off getting another mob. So when you play a monk, not only does it take a lot of skill in knowing an area and knowing what to pull, but it also takes a lot of focus, or you're going to pull too many enemies back and you're going to wipe your group. So I played the monk for the first day, and I did like playing the monk. But when I kind of realized how much focus it was going to take from the stream, I said, you know what? I think I'd like to play something that I can still be very effective in a group and not necessarily have to have that much concentration to play. So a mage is a great class for that, because a mage has most of my DPS comes from my pet, which I just send on to the mob. Oh God. Welp. We in trouble, boys. We in trouble. All right, everyone get back to camp. This is going to be interesting. Everyone back to camp. So what just happened there is a really tough mob that we couldn't burn down. Ran off and got like 10 extra pulls. All right, hold on. I'm going to have to focus up here a minute. But basically, I wanted to play a mage because mages don't take quite as much focus, but at the same time, even though they don't take a lot of focus, they're still very effective in the groups because their pets hit for a lot. They also have a decent amount of utility with their summons, and I'm doing a lot of meting because I can also nuke pretty hard. A mage is basically a wizard that gets a little bit of reduction in damage and utility for a pet. So I was going to pick a wizard, and honestly, you know, I kind of do want to roll a wizard sometime because I've never mained a wizard. But I also wanted to do more soloing, and mages are a little bit easier to solo with than wizards. So I decided to do that, yeah. Hope that answers your question. I will probably, if I am still playing in CohhCarnage, I will probably re-roll my favorite class, which is a rogue. But unfortunately, rogues absolutely suck ass in Classic. They're arguably the worst class with another class called Ranger. So I do really like playing rogues, and I may even roll one in Classic just to start leveling him before CohhCarnage, but I probably won't start raiding with a rogue until CohhCarnage. Yeah. A bit off topic, but are you a pre-alpha backer for Pantheon? I am. I am a backer for Pantheon. Yeah. I am very much hoping that Pantheon releases and is amazing. Of course, we will see. Am I going to play the Command & Conquer Remastered? Maybe. Thinking about it. Revork says, why mage first? I wanted to play a mage before a rogue because rogues are not good in Classic. Rogues in Classic are and for the record, I have played rogues on 2 previous progression servers. So trust me when I say I know what I'm talking about. Rogues are unfortunately, they're a DPS class, that sucks at DPS. I can't say it any more than that. They're a melee DPS class that has low DPS. So like it sucks. Like monks, which have more defensive abilities, have feign death, are all can easily out damage a rogue. Rangers arguably have the same DPS and they have spell utility and other stuff. Like it's just they don't do good DPS. They don't good do that. Now here's the thing. That changes in CohhCarnage and it gets better and better in future expansions. But for Classic, they're one of the lowest DPS classes, even if they have good gear. And I can tell you this because I have been in multiple TLP raiding guilds that have used damage parsers on all of their major raids. So like it is this is not like just me saying, like, I'm telling you from experience as somebody who has raided with top end players in this game. Rogues are not good DPS. Also, another thing that's very important about rogues is their damage is wildly variant. So like they have a skill called backstab, and if you get a few backstabs in a row, then you can have okay DPS. But you can also miss 2 backstabs, and then one of them will be like near minimum damage. So their consistency, their DPS is already low, and then they have very poor consistency on top of that. The only time that rogues kind of shine in Classic is when a zone releases called Plane of Sky, which is, to be fair, one of the endgame raiding zones. There are some raids in Plane of Sky where the bosses are incredibly magic resistant. And in those cases, rogues do okay because all the magic DPS classes can't really do much. But again, that's like kind of a small thing, and the only time you're going to get near the top of the DPS charts outside of that is going to be if you get like lucky backstab rolls, essentially, and you do like near perfect rounds. So every single backstab lands, you're starting the second the fight starts. It's just not worth it. There's better options in almost every case. Monks, for instance, can do almost nothing and out damage rogues in almost every single fight. Monks are superior to rogues in DPS in Classic. And that's because monk fists use tables that were established in future expansions, and they're actually like a little bit overpowered in that regard. So yeah, it's a thing. But again, it's important to mention, I'm only talking about Classic. Once you get into CohhCarnage, rogues start getting things like double backstab, and they get the Rage Bringer, which is a huge DPS buff. It's a fantastic weapon. And things start getting better. So what I will probably do is I'll probably play and raid with a mage in Classic for now, and then as we get closer to CohhCarnage, I might roll a rogue alt and then start kind of gearing him up and getting him ready for CohhCarnage. Because if you can get a rogue with a Rage Bringer, it starts becoming a lot more bearable. A rogue with a Rage Bringer, the 15 damage on the Rage Bringer tied into backstab starts like getting the DPS a lot better. Yeah. Okay, this guy wanted shurikens. I can summon throwing daggers. Hope that'll be okay. Catch him when he comes back. Scales in the way I can't get to your corpse. Well, we can pull the scales, right? Oh, we have IBU, even better. Okay. To whoever stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah. I like that one. Co-stare, get out of my channel. Okay. Dude, I wonder, does this guild even have a rogue? Somebody was asking me that earlier. We have one rogue. Oh my god, we have one rogue total. Like out of everyone in the guild, 162 members, there's one rogue. No, wait, am I reading this wrong? I have to be reading this wrong. No, I wasn't. Huh? Man, maybe I should roll my rogue now. Oh no, there's two. One's an alt. He's level 2. Man, am I gonna have to roll a rogue? Am I gonna have to roll a rogue? Man. I'm gonna get my mage to 50 first though, because oh man. Yeah, I may have to. I was trying to avoid it. I always go back to rogue. It's like my dirty addiction. I always end up being a rogue. I don't know why. It's just the way of the game, dude. I always go back to rogue. Oh my lord. Look at Dub Live laughing his ass off in chat. I think Dub Live even said you should just start as a rogue at some point. But I kind of want to get this guy to 50 first, because if I get this guy to 50, mages have amazing damage shields. And if I could get like a decent healer and my mage to level 50 with the damage shield, I could power level the absolute shit out of a rogue. Yeah, rogues are terrible in classic, but CohhCarnage, they start getting better at least. And I mean, CohhCarnage is already just like 2 months away, so it's you know, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Oh, maybe I'll start doing that. Trovaxo says, I mean, someone has to be the bottom of the DPS logs. I mean, right? I'm already a terrible streamer. I could just like tie that together with the DPS logs and be like the ultimate bad. The ultimate baddie. Yeah, maybe, you know what? I should think about it. I should. I mean, I can think about it. Yeah. A programmer is at the grocery store. His wife texts him saying, while you're out, get some milk. He never comes home. That's barely even a dad joke. That's like a programmer joke. Because if you don't know at least about while loops, you're not even gonna understand that one. But I do like it. I do like it. Boombap says, happy Friday, Cohh and Chad. Happy Friday, my dude. Happy Friday. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to roll my rogue. Oh my lord. Let's see. Oh, dude, if I get 31 tonight, I would be thrilled. I think I've got... Do I have my 31 pet? Oh, no, I didn't buy it yet. I think the 31 pet is on... Is the 31 pet one I can buy? I think so. Oh, we need to get a res for our dude here at BR. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh, wait a second. Uh-oh. Oh, we're inviting a new monk. Okay. Thanks for the fun, too, Blanco. Well, we were going to try to find this guy a res, but he's leaving the group and replace him with another monk. Okay, that's nice of him. I gotta... Oh, Minion. Cool, cool, cool. Best race for Rogue? I mean, if you want to min-max, arguably the best race is... Probably... Well, see, it kind of depends. So I've heard Barbarian is the best because of the strength modifier, but the strength modifier is also, like, really not high. So... Honestly, I've heard people argue different... I've heard people argue that Dwarf is a little bit better. But I think Halfling is not great because of the low strength. And strength does influence damage. Also, Barbarians have more stamina, which is nice too. So, I don't know what I do. I might be a Barbarian, to be honest. I might be a Barbarian. Gnome for tinkering? Yeah, that's true. Military Octobot? Yeah, but, I mean, just basing it on one item is not necessarily... Yeah. Barbarian is a race, not a profession. No, Barbarian is a race. Yeah. Barbs are an actual race. Maybe I will do a barb. Do a barb rogue. Yeah, barbs have slam too, but you don't use slam too much. I mean, sometimes you can slam them and like get behind them a little bit, but maybe you know what? I think I'm gonna roll a barbarian rogue. Damn it, guys. Oh, God. Sigh. Just big old sigh. The biggest of sighs. Seriously. Okay. No, you do get slam. The barb rogues get slam. They do. A slam is you get a low level, a very low skill tier slam as a barbarian. Just give it to make them all. Oh, no. The thing is, here's the thing. Here is why I'm so reluctant to do it. When I make that rogue, I know it will become my main. I know it will. When I go rogue, like, I just don't go back. Like, I start playing the rogue. I start loving the rogue. I know how to play a rogue. I feel good on a rogue. Like, it's just... I know if I start playing the rogue, I just won't go back. Yeah. So, that's why I'm reluctant. Because I'm liking the mage. The mage is fun. So, yeah. I just... Yeah. Can you be cozy as a barb in game? Oh, you can do. Barbs are very cozy. Barbs are very cozy. Yes. They make do. Yeah, I like jumps. Yeah, but rogue. Did you hear about the fake Jedi? He used the farce. Oh, come on. Come on, really? Are we doing this? Really? Ejon says, so why didn't you make a rogue if you knew it was your favorite class to play? Because I wanted to roll a mage because I felt that it would be more effective in raids. My plan was to wait until the next expansion and then maybe roll a rogue. But now that I'm seeing that my guild barely doesn't even have any rogues, and, you know, they're going to be raiding, like, in not too long, I'm leveling up a class that could effectively power level a rogue. It's just like all the pieces are coming together. So, yeah. 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 So I might have to roll my rogue, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? It's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Cohh is intentionally ignoring chat when we're telling him not to roll a rogue. Was somebody saying not to roll a rogue? No, I legit missed that. Then don't make a rogue. We love the mage. Yeah, but the rogue would be more active gameplay too. It's not harder gameplay. It's just more active gameplay. So maybe some people would like. I wouldn't be sitting on my ass the whole time. So that's kind of fun. I actually kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of like that about it too. Only if you use 2 accounts. I don't know if I can. Can I even do? I don't know if I can use 2 accounts. I don't think I can. I don't even remember how to use 2 accounts, dude. Oh, do I just open up another copy? Does that even work? Well, let me test something real quick. Let me see if this would actually work. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna get the mage to 50, regardless. Even if I start a rogue, I'm gonna get the mage to 50. That is the plan. Yeah. Because if anything, I'd want to get the mage to 50 so I can not only farm things with the mage, because a mage is a superior soloer, but then I could use the damage shield to like power level the rogue like crazy. So, and also most importantly, I do want to help this guild out, and playing a mage is a much better thing to do than an ungeared rogue. So, yeah. That is for sure. Is it even up? No, I think it closed out. Yeah, I think like it's starting up, but then it's like closing. Let me see if this will actually work. Is it working? Oh. Well, damn, maybe it is working. Oh! Cue time. Womp womp. There you go. Your sound looks like a half-second off? Yeah. Yeah, it's the internet I'm on. What's our queue time right now? 27 minutes. Cool. Oh! Promise says you have to use 2 computers to 2-box on this server? Oh, it's 1 account per PC rules. Okay. Well, I'm not going to mess up with the rules. Screw that. That answers that. I mean, I've got my streaming computer on my computer above me, so I could do it, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'll just focus on this for now. Hey, Cohh, have you considered doing a full Halo franchise playthrough when the Master Chief Collection is out completely? Maybe down the road. Yeah, thought about it. Maybe down the road. How do you play 2 tunes at the same time? Oh, you just have them on different computers, and you just work through it that way. Oh. Well, how long has that been down? Hey, Llama Geek. Good to see you, bud. Oh, I did get an eye. Nice. Man, I am almost full on stuff. I have my robe. It doesn't want it? What a jerk. Destroy. Don't need my newbie robe. Destroy all these too. I gotta buy more malachite soon. Jason Boy, did Cohh read my sub message? I don't think they did. Argon Falcon says, Cohh seems to have a problem concentrating on a single class. You might say he's an altaholic. Yes, you would actually. That is a very real thing that people say. Basin Boy says 14 months. Would you recommend getting into ESO or Final Fantasy 14? One of my friends bought me them a while ago. And I never tried them out. ESO and Final Fantasy 14 are both solid MMOs. ESO was not really for me. I found it a bit more. Hey, thanks Longwood for giving that sub. I found ESO a bit too MMO-y for my Elder Scrolls tastes. But I will say that Final Fantasy 14, if you can get into Final Fantasy 14, it is kind of the go-to MMO these days. Great story, great raids, great grouping, huge amount of content, a lot of great mechanics. Like 14 is, if you're a Final Fantasy dude, like 14 is kind of a great place to be, let's say. So, yeah, man. Something to check out, dude. Something to check out. However, like, as you can see, I'm not playing either of them. So, you know, but you know, none of this stuff is perfect. But yeah, I'd say best thing you can do, dude, give them both a shot. Give them both a shot. And just kind of see if any of them are kind of your style, your flavor. Mm-hmm. What? No, I'm not installing EQ on my streaming machine. That's ridiculous. Why would... mm-hmm. Yeah, Bones, I just saw the queue. Yeah. I can't believe whenever you install EverQuest, it's like, hey, so, just wondering, we got this really cool thing called the Bing bar. You want to install it? I bet you'll love it. Hey, Microsoft. No, I don't hate myself. Yeah. 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 Here we go. Big pull. Yeah, it actually asks you to install the Bing toolbar. It needs like some DirectX runtime thing. And it auto checks installing a Bing toolbar like it's freaking, you know, 2002 up in here. It's pretty silly. Uh-oh. This is a big pool. Very big pool. Mm-mm. Would you ever do a DOC throwback stream? Probably not. Probably not. DOC, the most fun for me in DOC was doing like the end game raids and like high end world realm v realm and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'd really have the drive to do like a throwback DOC stream. Nothing I'd do and it would be really fun, you know. So probably not. Probably not. Mm-hmm. Although that being said, I wonder if I could somehow get into my old accounts. That could be kind of cool. And we are ripping through these mobs. Just ripping. Cohh's considering it? No. I don't think I do DOC. Nah. Besides, I mean, I need a lot of time to level my rogue alt. Sorry, something in my throat there. Uh-oh. Did it freeze? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Ever play Neocron? I did play Neocon. I never like played Neocon as like a main game. I played Neocon for a good little bit. It was like the first ever FPS MMO, but it had a lot of issues on release and not a lot of content really. So the few times I tried to really like get involved in Neocon, they didn't really work out. Yeah, it was Neocon was a cool game, but it had a lot of flaws. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately. It was cool though. I mean, it was I loved the aesthetic and everything. Yeah, it was fun. Did I ever play Global Agenda? Wasn't that like the CS game? I think. Think about that right? Thank you. Thank you, E-Johns. I needed that. Thank you. Oh man, I know. I don't want to blow anyone's mind, you know? I mean like, oh god. That would whoa, whew, just I mean, god. What would they do? What would they do? Oh man. Before Mount Rushmore was carved, its beauty, its natural beauty was unprecedented. Okay. That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. Was DAOC a bad game or something? Oh no, DAOC was amazing. Yeah, DAOC was awesome. It was good. DAOC was great, dude. Fantastic game. DAOC was the first game to do like serious PvP. Like you got to a point in Dark Age of Camelot where you essentially had to start leveling in open PvP zones. And the way the PvP was done was really cool because it was basically side versus side versus side. There was Midgard, Albion, and Hibernia. And they each had their own like unique classes. So they somehow made it decently balanced. And so you would be out in the world with like your side, and then other sides would attack you. And they had, to this day, the coolest dungeon concept ever, which was a dungeon called Darkness Falls. And oh my god, dude. Basically like a realm would have to take over certain parts of the map, and then it would unlock their entrance to Darkness Falls, and they would all go in and like get the best loot and the best gear. But the problem is when all the best players were in getting that loot, other factions could then take the entrance as well. So then if another faction took the entrance, then the first faction's entrance would shut down, and then the new faction could then go into Darkness Falls, and it was a giant PvP based dungeon. So, oh my god, dude, like it was such a cool premise. And oh, it was so much fun, man. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Oh yeah, to be fair, Menion, there were definitely some overpowered elements in DAOC. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's really no doubt about that. Yeah. There hasn't been a game that's done a proper Darkness Falls style dungeon like since, like ever. Yeah. This is what Cohh remembers best. The time he spent in MMOs like 20 years ago, but any game in the last 5 years he doesn't remember. Well, the thing is like, I remember that stuff so much back in the day because I would play one game for 5 months and it like burned it into my brain. But for the last 7 years, I have played, you know, I've streamed generally 8+ hours a day, almost every day for the last 7 years. I have played so many freaking games in the last 7 years. Every day that they kind of blur together at times. Like my brain simply has learned to not remember games. It has no more room. So yeah, it's Like back in the day, I would just sit down and play one game for months and months and months and months at a time. But these days, man, like second I'm done with a game, I'm doing something else. Second I'm done with that one, I'm doing something else. I'm doing 2 games in a day. It's like I just don't. Yeah, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. So it's very different. Very different. Hmm. Doris, doing what we can, buddy. Doing what we can. And I don't have a good memory. No, my memory, my college and early mid late and early 20s years saw to my memory. Yeah. Probably Swiss cheese up there. You ever play Star Wars Galaxies? Not really. No. E-Johns, didn't you say yesterday that you were thinking about replaying DAI again? DAO. DAO. There's a lot of beeping coming from downstairs. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I want to play Dragon Age Origins again at some point. Yeah. Hey, Project Z, what's up, buddy? Cozy vibes to you, man. How you doing tonight? Oh, I'm definitely dropping some frames. Probably because I'm trying to download while streaming on this connection. What am I grinding for in game right now? Right now, I'm in a camp called the Bedroom Camp in an area called Lower Guck. It's basically just an experience camp. It's a really good experience camp for my level. So I'm not really there's not a lot of loot that drops here, but it does have pretty great experience for my level. Yeah. What am I downloading? Another copy of EverQuest. Shut up. What is my fondest EQ memory? Oh, jeez, man. Too many to list. I mean, I basically like grew up like I tell people, you know, there were years of my life where I was spending more time in EverQuest during the day than real life. I grew up in Norath. Like this is one of the areas that I kind of like. Many of my formative years were spent in Norath. So there was a period of time when it's like fondest memories. I just kind of lived in this world for a while. I mean, I've got lots and lots of memories from back in the day from my time in EverQuest. The feelings that I had, like the first time I took a boat and how incredible that was. And, just all sorts of things, dude. Like it's, I couldn't even get into it. First time I killed one of the dragons, the planes, and, you know, that type of raiding, learning about and jumping around in guilds, all sorts of stuff, dude. All sorts of stuff. Like, could just go on and on and on and on. Uh-oh. The high level dude. And now, these days, kids grow up in Fortnite. Yeah. Yeah. It's a different world, man. It's a different world. Also, you know what's also really different? Kids grow up these days with me and streamers and stuff. Like, growing up, there weren't any types. Like, I didn't have anybody that I could like talk to or look up to that played EQ. Like, I would spend my days at school being the only person in my computer lab spam reloading a page called Alakazam just to see what new items dropped when Kunark released. Like, or look up strategy guides or peruse forums and stuff like that. Like, it was a very, I don't want to say it was definitely, it was not lonely because it was a social experience, but it was a very solo experience. So, you know, like all of my interactions took place through the internet, all of them. I met a handful of the people that I spent years of my life with. So, but these days, man, I mean, it's so different because, I mean, you can just like, I'm a good example of exactly what I'm talking about. You just fire up a stream and it's like, this is such a different experience being able to talk to you guys and actually like interact with you. I mean, funny enough, from my perspective, I'm kind of doing the same thing I did with EverQuest, which is kind of funny. You guys are getting a very different experience because you see a person on the screen. You hear my voice. Like there's a very human element. But for me, I don't get any of that with you guys. I have a chat room, which is exactly like what I grew up with in EverQuest. I read your chat, and instead of typing back to you, I just talk back to you. So, you know, a lot of times people ask me, like, why am I so comfortable streaming? Because this is what I did growing up. It's just instead of talking, I typed. So it's like, that was one of the reasons I love Twitch. Like, this is one of my preferred methods of interacting with people, is through chat rooms like this. So but it's still like thinking that there would be this human element on top of that. And even me, when I watch other EverQuest streamers, like I've been spending more time lurking in EQ streams. It's such a different experience having like a person there with the gameplay. It's foreign to me, which is kind of fun, but it's nice. I mean, it's cool. I really like it. I really like it. I've been watching like Pantheist Heathen and Tangent, and yeah, dude, there's some fun EQ streamers for sure. I'd love to see more people stream EQ. I think it's a fun kind of social thing for sure. EQ is how I was able to type 80 words per minute. Oh, dude, I used to lead raids over chat. I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah. Only a little bit, Degauss. Unfortunately, I just didn't have time. Yeah. Dark Pally says, you never read my message. I am sorry. I'm bad at that. A former EQ dev has been streaming EQ recently. Ooh, Reindeer Knight. I knew a lot of the devs from back in the day. Or I should say more recently. Yeah. But type between Bard songs? Oh, man. One of the reasons I love streaming this game. Boop, boop. You think an EverQuest remaster would be a good idea? Yeah, it's called Pantheon. I mean, Pantheon is essentially like the reinvention of EverQuest 1 for a new generation. It's one of the reasons that I'm so praying that this game gets out in a fun, developed, and polished environment. Like that is Pantheon. Is basically EQ1 in 2020 or 2029, whenever it comes out. Yeah, that is Pantheon. That is Pantheon. Yep. Oh, he worked on the later expansions? Oh, I wouldn't know him at all then. I knew some of the originals, like back in the day, and only a few of them. So, yeah. I hope Pantheon has taken the game much farther than EQ. Oh, it has. It has. Pantheon is basically like the soul of EverQuest with a lot of more modern day mechanics. It is a lot. It is the stuff that makes EQ kind of fun and special, like the social aspects, the non-theme park approach to gameplay and stuff like that. But at the same time, it has much more skills. It has like skill progression systems. It has much more developed raid and group mechanics. Like I'm not kidding when I say it's EverQuest in 2020. Like it has all of the nuance of a modern MMO, but it has kind of the soul of EverQuest 1. So yeah, like it's got the goods, it just needs to get the content. As somebody who has played Pantheon, it feels exactly like I was just saying. It feels like EQ1's soul with a modern MMO veneer. But the problem is that it doesn't have the content yet. That is my biggest concern, is it doesn't have the content. So if they can get the content out in a reasonable amount of time, they're gonna have a winner. That's the only gotcha right now, is they've got the foundation. They just need to make the levels and the dungeons and the content and the raids. Like that's that, and I think that's what they've been working on so hard. So hopefully it's going to be awesome. But yeah, I am very much ready for Pantheon to have like a big content drop and like a roadmap to a release date. I think that would be like so good for that project right now. Even if it's like a year or two off. I think that if Pantheon released like an actual tangible roadmap to a release date with milestones, like I think that would be so good for that project right now. Yeah. I look and wait for one of those every single day. And hope. Yep. How long ago did I last play Pantheon? I actually did a dev stream with them just a couple months ago, I think. We checked out some of the new levels in the Fair Thale stuff they're working on. It looked great. I mean, it looked like done. Actually, if you go, let's see here. But let me pop this right here. Let me see here. What's the latest Pantheon vid? Is it this one? Take it away, buddy. February 18th. This is about 4 months ago. Is this the Fair Thale? Yeah, this is the Fair Thale stuff. So I mean, if you look at this, dude, like,
feel like, you know,
it looks beautiful.
Held back because maybe they can't quite, you know,
it runs well.
And then
like it's got so many things going for it.
If you check out more, please head over to pantheonmmo.com. And to take a,
they just need to get the levels together. They need to get the content in.
Get motion the main.
This is all about the development and stuff.
Our pipeline.
Much working on this game. There's got a cool perception system.
Amount of reusability.
They even showed like the raid at the end of this, I think.
But this is taking it.
This is like one of the raid zones.
The environmental hazard, and there's several more things too that we're not going to mention.
Yeah, dude.
Again, part of the environmental.
It's clear that the company knows how to make a good game. It has the foundation of the good game. Like it works. The proof of concept is there and it works. But yeah, they just gotta churn out that content, man. They gotta churn out that content. Basin Boy, thank you. I already read your sub earlier and answered your question too. I hope you heard all that. So hopefully that's good. And then we also got Binary Trainwreck. 65 months Cohh. Remember my troll warrior dual wielding whips and taunting the world with how ugly he was. Also remember when Kithgor Forest was a low level easy zone, then they flipped it to a high level very scary zone. Oh hell yeah, dude. Oh hell yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. Oh yeah, Horse King. Fantastic, dude. Do I already know what race and class I'm gonna play? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to do a lot more research on kind of the gameplay loop of all the classes before I pick a class. I'll probably end up as a rogue, let's be real. That's my life, right? But yeah, we'll see. We will see. Oh no. Like Cohh's gonna play a rogue in Pantheon? I know, dude. I probably end up doing that. Hey VA Gamer Girl, how you doing tonight? Ding 31. I was not expecting to get 3 levels tonight. That is awesome. Hells yes. That's a big level for me too. I think I just got a big new nuke too. Hell yeah, Inia. Thanks, Kaboom. Appreciate that, buddy. Oh, you got your coalition blend via Gamer Girl? Looking forward to hearing what you think about it. When's my next pet? I think it's at 31. I think I can actually buy my 31 pet. I think. Can I buy my 31 pet? I can get my 31 pet, and then I can also get, I think I get my big new nuke at 31, which is pretty phenomenal. Let me see. Yes, 31 is a big level for me. So I get my new blaze, and I get my minor conjuration water. Oh yeah, I can just buy this too. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, I get my water pet again. Woo! Hey, thanks for gifting that sub, Longwood. How was the queue tonight? Not long. It's only about 20 minutes. Yeah. About 20 minutes. Oh, yo, Grats Purified. We had a guildie just get 50. Big congrats, dude. Big congrats. When's my next, like, bolt? I'm giving up on that. I think I get another bolt skill in just a few levels, too. Burns, appreciate it, man. Um... Not lean without a rep, damn it. Yeah, Limbasted. Last Friday, it was like multiple hours for the queue. So the queue time is definitely coming down. I bet you this time next week there won't be a queue, which would be nice. Oh, how have I played Pantheon? I've only played Pantheon because the developers have been nice enough to let me basically like show it off. I give them free PR essentially because I'm a fan of the project. I actually pay them, weirdly enough. But yeah, but they basically every few months to half year contact me and say, hey, we have some fun new stuff to show. Do you want to like do a stream? And I say absolutely. And then we usually do an hour or a little bit longer of just them showing off whatever they got. Yeah, I hope we'll do another one soon. It's been what, 4 months, I think, a little over 4 months. So yeah, hopefully we'll do another one at some point in the future. Also important to mention, they now do streams on their own on the channel Visionary Realms. They do like Q&As and little talks and stuff like that. So if you do want to follow Pantheon progress, you can follow them at Visionary Realms, all one word. Yup. Yeah, I thought the queue would be pretty nuts tonight, to be honest, because it's a Friday. Like I thought the queue was gonna be pretty rude tonight, but 20 to 30 minutes is pretty great. Mm-hmm. Okay. So it looks like my guild doesn't need a spot here. Who all LFG 3035? Let's take a look. We're gonna have to be a bit more aggressive in finding a replacement, but we'll do it. Whatever we gotta do. Whatever we gotta do. All right, let's see. Ooh, a lot of people LFG. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Zombie Dust, 34 Necromancer. Okay, this might work. This might work. Did that work? Did that tell go off? There we go. One hell of a slow game. Oh yeah, this is a very slow game. Part of the reason I love it, to be honest. Mm-mm. Okay, I am in pick number 33. Great. What server are we on? We are on Aerodune. Man, we're already a bubble in. God, I love this camp. I wish I could be here for like another 5 hours. Oh, sleep. Why do I need you? Damn it. Both actually, if you've got them. Yeah, Zemi, kind of, yeah. And then there's like a little bit of a reboot every expansion. That's pretty much it. Play late and take the morning off. I'm actually off tomorrow morning, but I'm off tomorrow morning watching my kids. So I gotta be up for that to help my wife out. Oh, yes. That is one of those not able to miss kind of things. Yeah. Cohh's too young for senior citizen sleep hours. Hey, when you got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, buddy, you might as well be 65. Just saying. Ooh, my lord. My lord. So Saturday and Sunday will be ZTD, right? Yep, ZTD tomorrow afternoon. More Cozy EQ tomorrow night. And then ZTD on pretty much all day Sunday as well. And then Cozy EQ Sunday night. And after that, Outward DLC starts Monday morning at 8 a.m. ET. Yep. Hey, congrats, Kane9609. Fantastic, dude. He says, for those following the saga of Kane, so none of you, I closed on my purchase of my new house today. I'm all packed up for my move tomorrow. I'm on my second Kraken and Cohh. Life cannot be better. Congratulations. That is awesome, dude. Huge, huge news, my man. Oh, okay. He's going to send an invite. Okay. There we go. All right, dudes. That was freaking great. Invite soon from Mashira. Wow, the server is so laggy. Incredible. Dude, I'm so happy we got 31 tonight. That was awesome. And that was with like almost an hour of downtime. Oh my lord. I can only hope that we get so lucky tomorrow with another BR group. Oh my lord. Am I leaving? Yes, unfortunately, I must go. I've got a few things I'm going to help my wife with this evening, and then I'm going to bed so I can get up at 6:30 in the morning like I do every day to be here on at 8 a.m. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to be on at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'm going to be watching my kids tomorrow morning, and then on probably around 12 and going from there. So, I want to thank all of you so much for being here. I hope you all have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are around the globe. If I don't see you for ZTD tomorrow afternoon, which I should be on around 12, keep your eyes on my Twitter. for exact time, but we'll get at least, I'm hoping like 3 to 4 hours in tomorrow. Then tomorrow evening, I'll be on for some cozy EQ, probably some more mage leveling. Maybe we'll start working on the rogue a little bit. I don't know, man. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Should be fun. But regardless, thank you guys so much for being here. These streams have been so much fun, and I hope they continue to be as entertaining for me as they are, or entertaining for you as they are for me as we move forward, because we have a lot of EQ to go. All right, dudes. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.